Hello everyone, this is Tanmay, member of Man City Mumbai Supporters Club, and I welcome you to this episode where we will talk about the upcoming game, which is against Burnley. And for that, I have my guest from Man City Mumbai Supporters Club.
No.
Hi Sid, hi Aziz, hi Dhruv. Hi guys, how are you?
Hey.
I'm good.
That was a
Yeah.
very nice welcome from Sid. Okay, cool, but got it, no issues. So we have our upcoming game is Burnley, the team which is not in a very good form. But speaking of team which is not in very good form, it's also Man City. We can't even say it's good. But before moving to that game, we had a game against Olympiacos. And coming to you, Aziz first, we had a preview for this game and we said that we need a reaction from our team. And we expected it to be 3-0, 4-0. But of course, we have to take the fact that KDB is not there. Without KDB, we lose those 2, 3 goals. But fine. But still, do you think we got the reaction that we wanted from the team? What are your thoughts on that? On that?
I'm happy that we won. I'm not satisfied with the result, but I'm happy that we won. Yeah, and I was expecting that we would concede a goal, so I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. That is with the backline of Mendy also. Mendy was also back in that game, and Stones also there. So thankfully we didn't concede. What about you? Dhruv? What did you make of the game against Olympiacos?
Clean sheet despite Mendy is, I think so. I don't remember when was the last time I saw that. Also, I think we all expected 3-0, and I think so. The kind of shots we took, the kind of deflections or on the on goal kind
Yeah,
of balls that were played into the box. I think I was kind of relieved after such a long time I've seen the balls into the box.
yeah,
Otherwise, in all the previous games, I think so we have been there up to the box. We have not entered the box.
right.
This game we've entered the box.
Yeah,
Next time we'll enter the goal.
yeah. What about you? Say like, what do you think of our performance against Olympiacos? Because it was one of those games where if we had lost, it didn't have made a difference. But still, like the team we had put on the field got the result. What would you like to say?
Yes, of course, I'm happy with the win, with the victory, with Mendy starting and not us not conceding. I'm happy. He put a good ball. He put a few good balls inside the box
Yeah,
actually, which was fun to watch. But I'm really happy with Sterling's performance. His assist was really important for him. I think it would have been better if he had gotten a chance to score a goal, or
yeah,
if he did score a goal, it would have boosted his performance because he's been playing very average, bang average. He's been
right.
playing so bad recently that I think he needed a goal. But I think that it's good that he got an assist
Yeah,
and hopefully more goals will come from him. You first you find an assist, then you go goal, then you become in form, etc., etc. But obviously, like I'm happy that we won, but I wanted a few more goals actually. I wanted like
yeah,
Jesus to score. I wanted Aguero to come on and score. That was missing, but it's fine. Clean
yeah,
sheet
yeah.
and victory.
Yeah, like finally that at least we won the game, and now the Champions League proper series phase is clear now. We have two games where we can experiment our players and all that thing. But now we have to move to Premier League, the real stuff where we have to focus on. And this is the first game in a long time. Like apart from Sheffield game, this is the only game where I can think that no, I'm sure that City is going to win because the rest of the game were like Wolves, West Ham, Leeds, where you are not sure that we are going to win the game before the game. Now I'm that at that point that yes, we can win the game. What about you, Aziz? Do you think this optimism is right that City is going to win the game? What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. We have to win the game. We have no
No, we
choice. We
have
have to
to.
win it.
We have to win. That's not the
Yeah, we
question.
have
We
to
have to
win the
win.
game.
But what do you think? Is this optimism right that we are going to win?
Yeah. Yeah. We do feel that we are going to win the game. It's going to be tough for us to score 3 goals or 4 goals because even against Olympiacos, even after we scored that goal,
Yeah,
we were making some passes, but our players were nervous, and it did feel that we were going to have some difficulties in
yeah,
finding the back of the net. So we need to go on that. But we should win this one easily, and I'm
yeah,
expecting a
yeah.
at least 2 or 3 goal margin victory should be there. I'm expecting that.
Yeah, because we played them in a Carabao Cup and we won 3-0, and we didn't even put our best team on the field this season. So, what about you, Dhruv? What would you like to say about this game against Burnley? Because they have, I guess, had one victory and two draws, and rest of them are defeats. So, we can at least say that now finally this is the game where we can win and boost our confidence. What would you like to say?
I think the optimism is great from City fan point of view. From our point of view, optimism should always be there. We will always win 4-0. That should always be there. But
Yeah,
if you look at it from some other perspective, the way Burnley is always set up,
Yeah.
It is like even before despite the strategy and everything, like teams started sitting back against us. Burnley has been doing that for I think so since Sean Dyche is there.
Yeah.
Like the four players and two players up front. The only time they try to score a goal is set piece
Yeah.
or counter attack. So
Yeah.
that's the way they play. But I guess given the current form of Burnley, and I think the only victory they had was in the last match. But I
Yeah.
don't think that will boost their morale because they are coming up against City side. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we will put in at least two.
Yeah, yeah. So what about you, Sid? Because these players have performed at international friendly games, international before their teams in the Champions League were different time animal. I don't know how because even the teams are better in the Champions League, but still we tend to perform there. But in the Premier League, we are not performing the way we expect them to. But now there is a game in our hand that where we can. So what are your thoughts about this game?
So I have very negative thoughts about this game because Burnley are in a relegation battle,
Yeah,
and whichever team finishes last always beats us somehow or the other. Like last season, Norwich beat us, and then they
yeah,
got relegated. They were bottom of the table. So I'm expecting a loss, but let's see. Like I hope it doesn't happen. I hope City are in shape, are in form, and we thrash Burnley 6-0, 7-0, like how we used to beat Watford and the other teams. But it can go either way. I think we'll beat them very badly or we lose. It's very extreme when it comes to City with these
yeah,
relegation teams.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
even
yeah, I
I'm
hope.
remembering the
Mhm.
Watford 8-0 game and the last to last year Huddersfield 5-0 game.
yeah,
These are
yeah,
the two games that are coming to mind.
And
I
then we
mean,
lost to
when I think
Newcastle
about this
2-1
fixture.
when John Joe Shelby scored
yeah,
last.
Ha,
yeah. Against
Newcastle,
Newcastle,
Newcastle.
the
That
last
was a
minute.
out of the box. I think so 40 yards on the goal, right?
Yeah, yeah. The last minute, the
That shot.
last in the last
Buena
five
scored
minutes.
one banger, and then John Joe Shelby scored a banger as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. And the game, like in that way, we are dropping points where we are not supposed to. So that's the case now.
Yeah.
But now, the one thing that is not typical City is that we have every full squad fit, which is a very, very rare thing. So, like, what would you like to say, like Aziz, like, how should we now optimize this squad? Because now we have two kind of dead rubber game in the Champions League. Of course, we need to finish first to get a good draw, but still, like, one of those games we can afford to lose. So, like, what are your thoughts? Like, how should we optimize this squad now for the rest of the season?
Well, we are going to have the picture list is terrible this season, and with international football. I mean, I'm glad that there's no international football till March, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, the picture list is terrible, and the players didn't really have that much of a pre-season, and it's going to be tough. I know I sound like shitty manager right now, but yeah, it's going to be tough for footballers. They are going to pick up injuries, and I mean, the Pep's style, the way he wants to play, it's a pretty high intensity play. So I am expecting injuries to come up.
Yeah,
Hopefully they won't, and hopefully they won't come up. But yeah, I think that well, we are going to have a fully fit squad for some time, not a long time, and that we are going to have some injuries. I don't want that to happen, but yeah,
yeah.
that's going to happen. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
So Dhruv, like now we know that our back four, which is very quite of fixed in the Premier League, that those four guys plays all the time. But there are players like Stones and Ake who are pushing towards that place, because Stones was actually good in this Champions League game, and Ake we know that he has been playing pretty well. So do you think that we should, make some changes in the Premier League also with these kind of players?
I don't think we should change until we win some games, like get some points in our hand, under our belt, maybe get to fourth, fifth, and then maybe we can try experimenting. Experimentation of RK Stones, I think so that can continue in the um, Champions League games and the Cup games if any are about to come. I don't know the fixtures per se. Also, having a fully fit squad means the Pep rule begins. Who is gonna get chosen at which position? Never know.
Yeah. What about your shit? Like now we have no excuses. Like now at least Liverpool fans can use that they don't have fit players, but now we can't use that because every player is fit here, and plus we have also
Liverpool are
good
winning
options.
the Premier League without any players. They are thrashing Leicester City 3-0.
Yeah,
Diego Jota scoring goals. So what is happening, man? I don't
yeah,
understand. I thought finally now Liverpool will drop points now that Van Dijk and Salah and all are gone, and they're scoring more points.
yeah.
Some
They're even better now,
getting better
surprisingly.
now. Why can't we play like that, man? Why do we
Yeah,
have to say that, oh, Aguero's injured, so we are losing, De Bruyne is not playing, so we will lose?
yeah,
That's some. to learn something from Liverpool and Klopp. I know they are our fiercest rivals, but
Yeah.
still, coming back to City, like right now is a very interesting phase for Pep, because Pep has to choose wisely who he has to play for these games. He has to see who's playing well in training, who's doing well in training. I don't want to see Mahrez starting on the wing despite playing so badly against
Yeah.
previous teams. I don't want to see Sterling start if he's playing badly, because right now he has Bernardo Silva. He has so many options. He has Foden available. He has De Bruyne available. He has Gundo available. Everyone is available. The whole squad
Yeah.
is fit. So I want to see more experimenting. I want to see. I want Pep to find a suitable squad, for number one A team squad that he should start every game unless
Yeah.
somebody's injured.
Yeah.
That
Right.
is number one key to find right now.
Yeah. 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 So like just one point on that Mahrez thing, that when you said that Mahrez is playing badly, and did you see that post that Jose Mourinho has gifted something to that Reguilon because he defended well against Mahrez? Do you guys know that? There was a tweet
Yeah.
initially, and I was like, bro, it is not even a rewarding accomplishment because Mahrez has been so poor these days. And you are rewarding him. That's it. Okay, then let's just move on. So for this game against Burnley, starting with you, Aziz, like what lineup do you think we should go with now? Because they are a physical team, and we have our players back from injury, so we don't want our players to get injured. We want the players to perform. So who according to you is the best bunch of players from these available players?
So, firstly, Foden has to start. Foden has to start. He needs to be there. Besides that, I am expecting Sterling to appear as a substitute. I mean, he shouldn't start the game. He's played a lot of games, so he should bench. I mean, he played well against Olympiacos, but I feel that he should. We've got more games coming up, so he needs to be fresh for that. Besides that, this is going to be a bit controversial here amongst the four of us, but I feel that Mahrez should start. Feel that Mahrez should play. Yeah, so yes, he's playing well with the national team. It's just that with Man City, he's facing some difficulties, and I feel that that's happening because Pep is using him on the. He's asking to be go wide. He's asking to play wider than normal.
Yeah.
So I feel that's why he's still adjusting to that role. But yeah, we need him. I mean, he brings certain like so he brings improvisation into team. I mean, you never know what's he gonna do. I mean, most of the time he dribbles, but yeah, there are some times where he just performs. He just does some turns and that really you don't see, and it works out. So yeah, I want him to start. I want Guerrero to get some minutes. Yeah, I mean, in defense, I would love to see Stones play. I mean, he played really well, but I don't see him starting. I mean, Laporte and Diaz, they
Yeah.
basically are back.
Yeah. What about you, Dhruv?
So,
What's your
yeah.
lineup for this game?
Ederson for sure. I mean, despite the criticism, Ederson for sure. Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Walker. I don't think we need to change anything there. Up top, maybe Aguero, Sterling, and Torres. Foden can do well in the David Silva role that used to be there. De Bruyne and Rodri.
Okay.
Rodri or Gundogan, I don't know. That should not make a lot of difference though. I mean, there is a difference in style of their play, but the way we are going to play, I don't think it will make a lot of difference.
Okay.
Also, I feel if he wants to experiment for this game, go for 3-5 to give both Jesus and Aguero some minutes together. Then he can do that as well. Maybe Cancelo and Walker have been playing almost every game. I think if Walker has been rested only for the last game, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the two guys have been there for each and every game. So a three at the back kind of a lineup would help that as well. But I don't see Pep changing so easily.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What about
that's
you,
my
Sid? What's your lineup for this game? Like, what are you expecting from Pep now? Any overthinking? Like any different style of play are you expecting from that guy?
I mean, even if I think it, it's not like he's gonna change it, man. He's gonna play the same high possession, high pressure, tiki taka, as if he changes anything, man. Which I'm bored of seeing by now because we're not getting results. We're not getting goals of playing.
Yeah.
So let him. So what I think the lineup is gonna be Ederson, Walker. But me personally, I want Ake to start because I want to see more of Ake. I think he's a beautiful defender. He's a phenomenal defender. He's going to be damn good. So I either want him to start as a left centre back or a left back. Anything up to Pep. And then the usual Foden, Rodri, De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez, Jesus, or Sterling, Jesus, and Ferran Torres, depending on his mood, who he feels is doing better. Yeah, but the same only. Let's just hope that we get a result this time. We score a lot of goals and not concede.
Yeah, so this is the game where which is very crucial for us to, get that confidence, because there is a game against Tottenham and Chelsea who are above us. So if either one of us is going to lose points, even if it goes to a draw, it is very best for us. So at last point, like the score prediction, what do you guys think? That now this is a game where we need victory, and plus not just the 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-1 victory. We need a very good victory to boost our confidence, because United game is coming up also in December. I guess after this there is Fulham, then United. It's the United game. So and they are above us. Surprisingly, sadly they are above us now. So every point matters to us, and that game matters to us. So like, how important is it? So
Yeah.
what do you guys think? Like the score prediction is gonna be against Burnley? Starting with you, Aziz.
So again, I want this team to score like 6, 7 goals, like unlimited goals, as many goals as possible. But realistically, it's going to be, I feel it's going to be 2-0.
2-0. Okay. What about you, Drew?
2-0.
As a City fan, 7-0. A third person perspective, I think it should be around 2-0, 3-0. I think we are not gonna concede. I'm definitely sure we are not.
Okay. What about you, Sid?
I'm gonna say 1-0 City.
Let's as long as there are 3 points, no one's gonna complain about it. As long as there's 3 points. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining me. It was really fun talking to you. There's gonna be a Champions League game also, and there's gonna be a Fulham game also, and then there's United game. So we have lots of amazing, podcasts coming
Fixtures.
up. Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining me. So take care and stay safe, and come on, City.
Come on,
Come on,
City.
City.
Oh, City.